Are you considering participating in a medical trial for a new drug or treatment? Before you make any decisions, here are 10 things you should know first. Participating in a medical trial for a new drug or treatment can be a great opportunity, but it is important to know what you're getting into first. In this video, we will be discussing 10 essential things that everyone considering participating in a medical trial should know. By the end of this video, you will have a better understanding of the risks and benefits of participating in a medical trial. If you or someone you know are interested in learning about clinical trials in your area that you may qualify for, click the link in the video description and visit studyscavenger.com. Number 1. Know what you are signing up for. Understand what you're signing up for before you commit. Many phases of clinical trials involve human participants, and there are some risks associated with participating. Clinical trial participants must understand the study's purpose, procedures, potential risks, benefits, as well as their right to withdraw from the study at any time without penalty. The document that describes all aspects of the clinical research study and your rights as a volunteer is called the informed consent. It's important to ask questions and fully understand the expectations described in the informed consent before signing up for a clinical trial. Number 2. Research. Research the organization and the medical trial to ensure it is legitimate. Do your own research on the organization or institution conducting the study. Make sure you review all documentation for any trial to understand exactly what will be expected of you during and after the trial period. Speak to the lead healthcare professional, typically named the principal investigator and primary coordinator, to ensure you fully understand the expectations of the trial. Number 3. Compensation. If not fully detailed in the informed consent, ask about compensation. Clinical trials may offer payment for time and travel expenses, among other things, so it's important to ask questions up front to avoid surprises down the line. Although not typical, find out if there are other costs associated with participating in the trial that you should factor in when deciding whether or not to participate. It's important to join a trial with an altruistic intent, as you are helping further medical research and progress toward better treatments or cures. However, in Phase 1 trials, there is no true benefit to the volunteer, and many persons utilize Phase 1 trials to make extra income. Regardless of your reason for wanting to participate in a clinical trial, understanding all the risks and benefits is necessary. Number 4. Informed consent. Make sure the trial has detailed in the informed consent all procedures in place to protect your safety and rights as a volunteer. Informed consent is an approved document about the clinical trial. This important document should be supplemented with an in-depth discussion with the research team. Additionally, the informed consent will describe all plans for follow-up care and any potential side effects associated with research treatment. Number 5. Ask about risks. Ask questions about any potential risks or side effects associated with the medical trial, especially if you are taking medications or have an existing health condition. Make sure you are comfortable with the potential risks associated with participation before signing up. Also, please discuss any participation in a clinical trial with your loved ones and healthcare professionals prior to signing up for the study. Overall, doing your research and asking questions are the best ways to make sure you're making an informed decision about whether or not to participate in a clinical trial. Number 6. Know what is required of you. Make sure you understand how much time will be required of you during the trial, and if there are any specific travel arrangements that need to be made beforehand. Additionally, find out if you'll be reimbursed for any costs associated with travel. The research team should provide a timeline and all details related to the trial before you commit. Number 7. Ask about support. Gathering all the information you need will help you make an informed decision about whether or not to participate in a clinical trial. Remember, it is always your right to withdraw from the study at any time without penalty. Find out what type of support you will receive if anything unexpected should happen during the study. Ask who is responsible for providing medical care, hospitalization, and any compensation related to injury or illness incurred as a result of participating in the clinical trial. Number 8. Confirm confidentiality. Ensure all of your personal information remains confidential throughout the study period. You should also find out what will happen to your data once the study is completed. Make sure you have a clear understanding of the security measures in place to protect your personal information and privacy throughout the process. Number 9. Make sure your expectations align with trial goals. Be sure to clearly understand the purpose and goal of the clinical trial and how it will help medical research progress. Have a clear picture in mind of what participating in the study will look like, and make sure that your expectations align with what is expected from you by the research team. Number 10. Talk to others. Talk to others who have taken part in clinical trials to get their experiences firsthand so that you can make an informed decision about volunteering for one yourself. Websites like JALR Pro Boards is an open volunteer forum that allows subjects to speak openly and honestly about their clinical trial experiences. Finally, it's important to remember that you are in control and have the right to withdraw from the study at any time without penalty. Researching the trial thoroughly and understanding all details before committing will help ensure your health and safety throughout the process. If you or someone you know are interested in learning about clinical trials in your area that you may qualify for, click the link in the video description and visit studyscavenger.com. To stay informed about clinical trials for a wide variety of conditions and ailments, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you are alerted when new content is added.